Guys, we're playing the heel team of the year, Jurassic Sharks. We saw in their last promo, post-match, they went really hard at our other team. But let's just be nice, because I'm now the face. I'm the face of this league. I am the nice guy. I'm not going to say anything mean or below the belt or talk about how stupid the Hawaiian shirts are or how Jurassic Sharks make no sense because, like, Jurassic extinct. I don't know. Listen, this should be a lot of fun. I'm excited about this team. I'm not excited to play Jurassic Sharks or Ethan Beller because this has just not been my year so far. So I'm just I'm looking forward to you guys doing a great job tonight. How are you two feeling?
I'm doing good, and I'm excited. This was my redemption match against Jurassic Sharks because that was the end of the Boatman Society. So now I can prove that we're the better team than me and Boatman.
That's true. Suck it, Boatman.
First thing I want to say really quick, I mean, Jurassic Sharks as a team name does make sense. There were sharks around when there were dinosaurs, I think, right? I mean, I don't know my science.
It's literally a big factor point in Jurassic World, but okay.
Yeah, I think it makes sense. I'm just going to say I think it does. And second of all, we're going for what are we doing? Face team of the year. We're switching, right? We're having fun with this one. We're going to be nicer than Cody, that sweet angel of a man. And we're gonna keep winning. You guys have been killing it lately. I'm excited to see you guys play this one. Brzakala and Ford are both great. Yeah, what do you guys have to say about it?
Yeah, I'm excited. Anytime you can make Cody turn face, that's a pretty big deal. So I'll take credit for that gladly. But no, yeah, this is Zach and Mark are two great guys. They're a great team. And they've been doing some damage. It's a good union. So this is gonna be a tough match. My primary goal is to win the match. My secondary goal is to beat them so badly that Zach breaks up with Mark on air. But that's gonna be tough to do because they're a good team. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah, Zach's a good dude. I mean, we met him when we played Bombardment Society, so I got no ill will towards him. And Menchaca just looks like the nicest teddy bear you could possibly see. His smile lights up rooms, so I don't want to really make him upset, but we're playing him, so it's got to happen. But yeah, both of them are nice guys. I have no ill will to it at all.
Let's warp it up.
Let's warp it up, guys.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Multiplex Movie Warzone. I'm your host, Kaleb Boatman, and we got a really good match for today. It is Jurassic Sharks going up against the guys who do their jobs. Two teams filled with people who know how to make me cry. So before we go to them, Holzman on the desk, how do you feel about this match?
It's going to be an interesting one. One team has been here for a surprisingly long amount of time with Jurassic Sharks. Guys do their jobs. A fairly recent team just coming in the mix-up tournament. So it's going to be interesting to see what they can do now. And yeah, you're not bitter about anything.
No, not at all. Not at all. Anyway, we're going to bring in our teams, introducing first, coming in with a record of 2 wins, 1 defeat, representing the first order. It is Mark, the Big Chill Menchaca, and Zach, father of Theo Ford. And introducing second, representing Club Dread with a record of 3 wins, 2 defeats. It is Sean, the Crusader Wasserkrug, and Kirk, the Consigliere Kalikowski. So, without further ado, we are going to get started. So you're going to get, round 1's going to work like this. You're going to get 8 different questions, 8 different categories. You get all 8 right, you get a bonus question. So, without further ado, if everyone is ready, first question is going to come in the category of actors and actresses. What actor has played a hockey coach, a lawyer, and a con artist?
Are all of those just descriptions of the stereotypical Canadian?
I would believe that. That would explain how Alberta got rid of all the rats. 5.
Yeah, we just fire them away with the hockey sticks or whatever.
1.
You betcha.
Down. We're gonna go to Mark.
Emilio Estevez.
And Kirk.
I said Kurt Russell.
And Zach.
Paul Newman.
And Sean.
I said Kurt Russell.
Paul Newman is correct. So
I almost made a joke about Emilio Estevez being both in the Mighty Ducks, and then I realized I should not do that.
Yeah. Slapshot, The Verdict, and The Sting being the films for Paul Newman.
All right, so question number 2 comes in the category of 90s movies. In Leon the Professional, the villainous Stansfield is obsessed with what composer?
How well can you keep your composure, Holtzman?
I'd be able to a lot better if you stopped making jokes like that.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. I'll never stop. Let's go to Kirk.
Beethoven?
And Sean.
I also said Beethoven.
And Zach.
And Mozart.
And Mark.
Beethoven.
That is correct. So there are no perfect rounds as we are tied up 2-2. To get into your next question, category of directors. Who directed Hunger, Shame, and Widows?
This just sounds like a sad person.
Yeah.
Like,
Kirk, we need hands. Thank you.
I don't know how else to banter about these movies. They're very serious and very depressing.
2, 1. Hands down. Let's go to Zach.
Steve McQueen.
Yeah.
And Kirk.
I'm like, nope.
And Sean.
Steve McQueen.
And Mark.
Steve McQueen.
That is correct.
Unfortunately, none of you specified that it was the director Steve McQueen and not the actor Steve McQueen, so we cannot give you the point.
We have to say Mr. Director Steve McQueen.
Anyways, question number 4 comes in the category of war. In what film would you find the characters Trapper John, Hot Lips O'Houlihan, and Radar O'Reilly? Bowman, who do you think would win a fight between the director Steve McQueen and the actor Steve McQueen?
Well, I think the actor Steve McQueen is a corpse, so I'd say the director.
Someone's watching, talking about how my new setup is uncomfortable. I'm hosting from work right now.
Let's go to Mark.
I'm not sure. The Thin Red Line.
And Kirk.
MASH.
And Zach.
MASH.
And Sean.
I also said MASH.
MASH is correct, and we're tied up 5-5. We're getting to your next question, category of scores and soundtracks. Who composed the score for Blade Runner? If you could run on a weapon, Holtzman, what would you run on?
I would say, can I run on water because you can drown someone? Do you count as a weapon?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Run on me and you'll find out. Let's go to Sean.
I said John Williams.
And Kirk.
Vangelis or Vangelis?
And Zach.
I made up a word. I knew it was one word. Avanti?
That is a Billy Wilder film.
Oh, yeah, that's where I got it from.
You're asking for real people. James Horner.
Vangelis is correct. Vangelis, Vangelis, all acceptable. I don't know how that name is pronounced.
So we will go to question number 6 in the category of sports. Yay.
Yeah.
The Blind Side is the true story of what pro football player? He refuses to admit it, but this is absolutely my dad's favorite movie. It is a movie that if it is ever on TV, he will stop whatever he is doing and watch it all the way through.
3, 2,
and just refuses to admit that it's his favorite movie.
Down. We're gonna go to Sean.
I don't have it.
And Zach.
Michael O'Hare.
We're going to come back to that. Kirk.
Michael Orr.
And Mark.
Okay, Zach spelled it right. It's Michael Orr.
I spelled it right.
Definitely giving the points to Kirk and Mark. I think we will give the points to Zach and.
I think Zach is acceptable.
If they
Yeah.
want to, but
I spelled it.
Right. We are going to the next question, category of movie release dates. What year saw the release of Pet Sematary, Roadhouse, and UHF?
The first time I ever heard of UHF, I definitely thought the movie was just pronounced "oof," and I was like, "Yeah, yeah."
That's why they only have one egg in France, because one egg is an oof. 5, 4, 3,
Bastardize Aaron Sorkin dialogue.
1. Pens down. Let's go to Mark.
87.
And Kirk.
1989.
And Zach.
The birth of the greatest, Zach Ford, 1989.
And Tom.
I said 86.
89 is correct.
So we will get into your final question, as there are no perfect rounds, which comes in the category of classics. Touch of Evil opens with a bomb that is inside of what?
I was gonna make a joke, and then I realized that I'm not.
I feel like weirdly we may have been thinking of the same joke, but it's too.
Does it involve Doug Castle?
Yes, it involves Doug Castle.
3, 2, 1. Pens down. We're gonna go to Sean.
I think I'm thinking of the wrong movie, but I said Car Trunk.
And Zach.
I put car.
And Mark.
I'm not fucking around. Briefcase.
And Kirk.
Car.
A car is correct.
Are we accepting car trunk? Okay.
We are accepting, because it is in the trunk of the car. We just needed car.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
Sean was overly specific, but he was also correct.
I was thinking of the wrong movie too.
Okay, so it is 10-9. Jurassic Sharks in the lead as we get into round 2. Round 2 is going to work like this. Each team is going to get a chance to spin the wheel. If they like what they spin, they can keep it. If they don't, they can spin again. If they're stuck with it, they're going to get 5 questions, whatever category they get. They get it right, 2 points. Multiple choice, 1 point. If they get it wrong, other team gets a chance to steal. So Ethan needs a bathroom break. Sure, I guess. Wheel. Jurassic Sharks are in the lead. Would you spin first or defer?
We will defer.
Okay.
All right.
Shocker.
Can I go to the bathroom real quick?
If you might jump off of
I don't know. Can you?
Yeah, probably not.
Okay.
I'm proud of you.
The categories on the wheel tonight are George Romero and Ninja Turtles, which are Jurassic Sharks, Tom Hanks and Phantom Oscars. We also have scores and soundtracks, 70s, coming of age / teen, and romance. So, as you do their jobs, this is your spin. And it lands in the category of Fandom Oscars.
I think we should still spin off of it just because they're going behind us. Thoughts?
I put it on Mark because this would be him alone. I will have no input on this.
Mark?
I'll agree with you, Cody. Yeah.
I don't know if you're ready for my rage. Okay, let's spin again.
You are stuck with 70s.
Okay.
I will give you your questions in the category of 70s. Gentlemen, your first question, category of 70s movies. What 1978 film is about a farm laborer who convinces the woman he loves to marry their rich, dying boss so they can have a claim to his fortune?
There's so many words.
Anything? I'm not sure.
5.
Oh, I think it's Days of Heaven.
3,
Okay. Days of Heaven, final answer.
That is correct for 2 points.
Good job, Zach.
It's just a lot of words for me to comprehend. It took a while.
In Monty Python and the Holy Grail, what does it mean if a woman weighs the same as a duck?
It's been a long time. I'll need multiple choice. Yeah.
Yeah, multiple choice.
Right. Multiple choice options are A, she's pregnant. B, she has the plague. C, she knows where the Grail is. D, she the witch.
Is it she's a witch?
There all would be guesses for me. I assume it's not she has the Holy Grail. So let's say she's a witch. Okay,
D, final answer.
That is correct for 1 point.
There you go.
Dirty Harry takes place in what city?
Isn't it San Francisco?
Hey, that sounds right. I don't know. I've never seen it, but that sounds familiar.
Do you want to? Because it's based on like the Zodiac killings, and that's San Francisco, right?
Yes, that is San Francisco.
All right. Let's go with it. San Francisco, final answer.
That is correct for 2 points.
Okay, good job, Mark.
Who stars as Joe Gideon in All That Jazz?
That's oh my gosh, from Jaws. Roy
Scheider.
Roy Scheider. Thank you. Is that his first name?
Yeah.
Okay.
Roy Scheider, final answer.
That is correct for 2 points.
Thank you for helping my old band memory.
Not to be confused with Rob Schneider.
Yeah, I probably would have said Rob Schneider.
Wouldn't that have been hilarious?
Mark.
Who directed The Deer Hunter?
That's Michael Cimino.
Positive.
Michael Cimino, positive. Michael
Okay.
Cimino, Cimino. In case I misspell it, final answer.
That is correct for 2 points.
Or
Thank you
mispronounce
for
it.
spelling
I don't know if
it.
it was Cimino or Cimino.
Thank you. Oh,
There we go.
Honestly, I don't know what I would have done if you would have just said Chimino, but because you spelled it right, like, yeah.
Is it Cimino?
Yeah, no, you spelled it. I don't know how it's pronounced.
Okay. Yeah.
There aren't a lot
We
of.
don't have to know, so it doesn't matter.
Okay, so that ends the round. So guys who do their jobs, I have them at 18 to Jurassic Sharks 10.
Yep.
Okay.
Excuse me.
Bring in Ethan. Jurassic Sharks, or wheel spin. And you land in your strength of Ninja Turtles.
Taking it, right, guys?
Yeah, we're taking it.
Yep. Do it.
Sure.
Okay. Boatman, would you like to give Jurassic Sharks their question in the category of Ninja Turtles movies?
I mean, we had to suffer enough to write them. We might as well suffer to read them. Your first question, Jurassic Sharks, in the category of Ninja Turtles. What gift does April bring to Donatello at the beginning of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 3? And we need it to be specific.
I mean, it's like a broken down radio, but I don't really know how specific they want more than that.
Do you want to go with multiple? Just make sure we get it.
No, because no, I don't.
Repeat the question.
No. Okay.
Sorry.
All right. That is their first repeat. What gift does April bring to Donatello at the beginning of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 3?
I would rather not go multiple choice because if we don't get it right, then they have to get even more specific than that.
Okay.
So I will go with a broken down radio. Final answer.
That is correct for 2 points. We just needed the specific that it was broken.
Okay.
You can't have just
I
said,
know if there was like a specific like UV.
Yeah.
But, okay.
oh, God, no, I'm not.
I was like,
Not that. Your next question. Who breaks Leo's swords in 2007's TMNT?
it's Raphael. Final answer.
That is correct for 2 points.
Don't you forget about me.
Your next question. How many Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles films feature the character of the Shredder?
Five. Final answer.
That is incorrect. The guys who do their jobs for a 2-point steal.
It's 4. He's not in 3 or the animated one, so I'm going to say 4. Final answer.
That is correct for a 2-point steal.
I am glad I did not watch these for no reason.
Your fourth question, Jurassic Shark and Ninja Turtles.
Excuse me.
What WWE wrestler voices Rocksteady in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Out of the Shadows?
I mean, he also is in the movie, but it's Sheamus. Final answer.
That is correct for 2 points. Look, man, I didn't watch it. No.
he is a human character in the movie. He's in the Rocksteady.
And your final question in Ninja Turtles. In 2014's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, while the Turtles believe they are falling to their deaths, what does Mikey confess to the group?
Anything, Kirk?
Nope.
All right, we're going to multiple choice on it.
All right, your multiple choice options are A, he eats only the icing from Pop-Tarts. B, he scratched up Raph's motorcycle. C, he has an unreleased hip-hop Christmas album. Or D, he didn't understand the ending of Lost.
I think it's either black or green.
This is question 4 or 5.
This is your fifth question.
Yeah, it's black or green.
I'm pretty sure it's red, but
You go then. You've watched some more recent than I have.
B final answer.
Sorry, can you say that again?
B as in boy.
That is incorrect. The guys who do their jobs for a 1-point steal. Is it A, he eats only the icing from Pop-Tarts? B, he scratched up Raph's motorcycle? C, he has an unreleased hip-hop Christmas album? Or D, he didn't understand the ending of Lost?
Okay, I don't think it's C. That's a reference made many other times. I watch this while cooking. I'm gonna say D because that seems timely for when that came out.
And this is the animated one, right?
4?
No, it's 2014. Okay, D. Final answer.
Yeah.
That is correct for a 1-point
Okay.
steal. I didn't understand the ending of Lost. Like, totally did not understand it.
Okay, so I believe that ends the round. So it is
Good job,
guys
Zach.
who do their jobs to take the lead there 21-16. As we get into round 3. Round 3 is going to work like this. Each team is going to get to pick what they want for their 1, their 3, and their 4-point question. The options they will have are 90s, Robert Zemeckis, actors and actresses, crime, horror, drama, war, and comedy. So we're going to let them pick their categories right now, and we will get back to you right now. We are back, and our competitors have picked in their 4-point question. Jurassic Sharks have picked Zemeckis for 1, comedy for 2, crime for 3, and 90s for 4. Whereas guys who do the jobs have picked drama for 1, crime for 2, actors and actresses for 3, and Zemeckis for 4. So we're going to start with Kirk with his 1-pointer in Robert Zemeckis. Who plays Kelly Frears in Castaway?
Helen Hunt.
That is correct for 1 point.
Almost said Holly Hunter. That would have sucked.
Yeah, it wouldn't have been great. Helen Hunt, great Vampire Weekend song. Next question over to Sean for your 2-pointer in comedy. Who plays Helen, the rival bridesmaid to Annie in Bridesmaids?
Rose Byrne.
That is correct for 2 points.
2 different questions about Helen's there.
Right. Now we go to Jurassic Sharks for their 3-pointer in crime, and if they hit this, they send it back over to guys to do their job. Where is the money lost at the end of the killing?
General answer, general location.
The general location, yes.
It's an airport, Sean. Airport. Final answer.
That is correct for 3 points.
So I believe we move over to the guys who do their jobs for their 1-point question in drama for Zach. Zach, your 1 point question in drama. What drug is Harry addicted to in Requiem for a Dream?
Fuck. Heroin.
That is correct for 1 point.
I said that real weird. I said that like the female hero, but we all know what I meant.
Okay,
And I believe since we are tied, we stay with them for their 2-pointer, correct? Yeah. All right, so your 2-pointer in crime for Mark. Mark, your 2-point question in crime. Who plays Teddy KGB in Rounders?
John Malkovich.
That is correct for 2 points.
Scared the fuck out of myself for a second there.
Okay, so now we go over to Jurassic Shark's 4-pointer in 90s, which they must hit in order to send it back to guys who do their jobs. So, if they miss, guys who do their jobs do them back. So, what is the name of Leo Marvin's best-selling book in What About Bob?
I'm pretty sure it's Baby Steps, right? Because he keeps saying, Bill Murray keeps saying baby steps all through it.
I know. I just heard this.
5, 4.
Repeat the question.
As your second repeat. What is the name of Leo Marvin's best-selling book in What About Bob?
If that's what you think, I know I heard this over the last week. I'm not pulling it. So if that's what you want, if that's what you think it is, then let's just go for it. Roll the dice.
I think it's it. We're going to say Baby Steps. Final answer.
That is correct for 4 points.
So I believe the situation is now if the guys who do their jobs hit either their 3 or their 4-point question, they will win. If they miss both, then Jurassic Sharks will win. Is that correct, Boatman? All right. So the guys who do their jobs, your 3-point question in the category of actors and actresses. Who stars as a charismatic con artist preacher in Leap of Faith?
I don't know what this movie is.
You don't know anything about it?
Oh, no, shit. I'm thinking Keeping the Faith. Fuck.
Oh. On repeat?
Repeat.
All right, that is your first repeat. In the category of actors and actresses, who stars as a charismatic con artist preacher in Leap of Faith?
Okay, let's take a guess on something that will make sense. Is it, let's say, like fucking Gerard Butler? Because they did those weird rom-com era.
I have no idea. And fine, let's go with that. Gerard Butler, final answer.
That is incorrect. We were
That's a
looking for
horrible
Steve
guess.
Martin. We were looking for Steve Martin.
I'd never heard of this movie.
Interchangeable actors, so I understand. I got confused.
They're basically the same. I loved Gerard Butler and Cheaper by the Dozen too.
Is he in like leap year or something? I don't know. I'm thinking the same.
I do not know. So we will go to the guys who do their jobs for their 4-point question in the category of Robert Zemeckis to win. Reminder: you still have 2 repeats left if you need them. Your question: what is the name of the book George McFly writes in Back to the Future?
So it's a sci-fi thing. Is it like encounters or an alien from something? And probably based on the vision you saw. We'll
repeat the question.
That is your second repeat. You have 1 left. What is the name of the book George McFly writes in Back to the Future?
Is it all like mixed in like Star Wars or Star Trek theme? Because I know like he said like he was from.
It has to do with it. He like appeared in the hazmat suit or whatever in his room.
Yeah.
As like an alien, and so it's like you encounter the I got this. Repeat.
All right, that is your final repeat. And your question, once again, is what is the name of the book George McFly writes in Back to the Future?
Because I'm not sure. So
The Visitor from... Shit, I got nothing. I'm just going to start an answer. The Visitor from Mars. Final answer.
And your winners, Jurassic Shark.
The answer was A Match Made in Space.
A
A Match Made in Space.
So we're going to go to post-match interviews, starting with our unfortunate second-place finishers tonight. Guys who did their jobs. So you weren't able to pull off this win, but you took it to the last question. Just round 3 didn't quite go your way. How are you feeling overall?
I don't know. It's hard when you do so well and you just can't get the big points at the end. And it's partially your own fault. It is a strategic error. That's consistently haunts me, but.
yeah, I really thought we can get the actors and actresses for 3. We got a movie that
you didn't know Leap of Faith? Not a shocker. Most people don't. It's fair. We'll be back in the tournament. Bye.
I'm in danger. Now we're going to go over to Kirk and Sean. So you won. How are you feeling overall?
Ethan, you want to start us off?
Yeah, I'll just go really quick. Zach and Mark played a fantastic game. It was 26-24. Like, that's a really, really good game. They picked up a couple steals in round 2. It kept it really close, and we pulled out the 10 points in round 3, which is what you guys needed to do, and that's what you guys do. So I'm really happy.
Yeah, these are my favorite kind of matches. It's nice when you get a KO or a TKO, but where you can just scratch and claw and work your way back. We did what we had to do. We were down in the last round, and we got all our points, and that's all we can do, and it was enough. So I'm proud of that. Congrats to Zach and Mark on they're a great team. They played a great game. Just a couple questions you couldn't pull. That happens sometimes, but I'm proud of this one.
Yeah, no, Menchaca and Zach put on a great match. Those 2 questions are hard questions. Especially that 3. I was like Zach. I was thinking of keeping the faith. I was like, oh, they're totally gonna get this, and then I was like, oh no, that's not it. But no, I was beating the hell out of myself because of those turtle questions, and I knew that was potentially going to cost us the match. Somehow we lucked out, but a win's a win. We'll take it, and we'll move on to the next match.
That's why we just keep powering through. No matter what you do, you never give up. You just take one question at a time, and you never know what's going to happen.
Yeah.
So your next match, you will be playing Legal Ease.
Of course.
That's confirmed. We're playing them.
Yeah, I told you this last time.
I thought you said that we were gonna have to. Oh no, sorry. I switched it. That they had to win this match, and yes, you're right.
Yeah.
I also like that Ethan is saying we're playing them as though he's not one of the team that they're playing.
Well, whatever.
I think, yeah. But no, I'm excited about that. That's going to be a lot of fun.
That would be a fun match.
We always love a chance to get to play the guys in the faction.
Agreed.
We got to play Cult Classics over in Full Metal. It was a lot of fun. So it'll be fun to play these guys here.
Yeah, I hope you guys have been studying Fandom Oscars.
All right. Thank you to Jurassic Sharks. Holtzman, final thoughts on the match?
That was a great match. Things went back and forth throughout. The lead changed hands a couple of times. Just the one team couldn't pull it out in the end. Multiple questions about the names of books and movies. That's all I have to say.
Okay, thank you to Jurassic Sharks. Thank you to guys who do their jobs. This has been Multiplex Movie Warzone.
Bye-bye, boys.
Have fun storming the castle.
Think it'll work?
It would take a miracle. Bye-bye.